What's going on, guys? This is John with MTC. Welcome back to my channel, and to the new viewers out there, welcome. Guys, this video is definitely long overdue, but I'm talking all about athleisure style. How to get started, what it is, and if you are already doing it, just a little tips and tricks that I've learned along the way on how to get it better. So if that sounds interesting, without a further ado, we're gonna dive straight into it. But before diving straight into tip number one, I do want to share with you guys on what athleisure style is, just in case some of you guys don't know. All athleisure style is, it's casual clothing that you would wear for athletic events like exercising, but incorporating that into your everyday wear, into more of your normal wear. It's been a pretty hot trend lately, and you guys have probably seen it everywhere, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon, which is why I'm making this video. So now that you guys know what it is, we can dive straight into tip number one. So step number one, and this goes out to all those who are just getting started but don't know where to start, and I would say dive in feet first. Guys, just like any other style, trends, or outfits that are out there, footwear is really the essential piece. It's the core piece, and it's the foundation of everything. And when it comes to athleisure style, it's the same thing. You have to make sure you get yourself a nice pair of runners or sneakers and build that solid foundation to be able to build a nice outfit on top of that. And it's an easy place to start, which is why I'm kicking the list off with this one. You just have to get yourself a nice pair of sneakers that are slim, minimal, neutral colored, something simple that you can build on top of, and that's gonna set us up really nicely for the rest of these tips. Bringing us to step number two, and this is being careful with the fabric and the material of the garment you decide to wear. If we revisit the definition of an athleisure style, it's bringing what you would wear for exercise into your everyday wear, into your normal wear. And it's going to be very different in terms of what the clothing are made out of. And a lot of what you're looking for in athleisure style, it's going to be moisture wicking, it's going to be lighter in fabric, it's going to be breathable, and it's going to be stretchier. And this is all to really bring comfort into the picture. And I think this is why athleisure style has become so big, because it combines this clean and sleek look with the idea of comfortability, and people are a fan of that. And you really want to make sure you have this part down, because if you're not getting clothing that are comfortable and not with the right materials, you're really missing out on the whole purpose of partaking in this trend. Now that brings us to tip number three, and that's fit. And guys, I know I talk a ton regarding this topic in a lot of my other videos, but it's because it's that important. And when it comes to athleisure style, it's the same thing. It's because you can't just throw on any type of sweatpants or a sweatshirt and just call it athleisure, because fit is a huge component of it. It's really getting away from what you would typically think when you hear guys are working out at the gym. It's not something baggy, super loose, but it's more tapered, it's more fitted, it's more slim, and it complements your physique, and that's what it's really about. And trust me on this one, you gotta get this right, because you don't want to be looking like Aladdin out here or Rocky Balboa with those oversized sweatshirts. I mean, two really great people, but not the best when it comes to athleisure style. Jumping into tip number four, and that's keeping everything minimalistic. Guys, you really want to stay away from your crazy designs, patterns, or colors, because in my opinion, it just looks much cleaner and much more sleek when it comes to your neutral colors, minimal branding, minimal patterns, your simple designs. And that's what it's really about when it comes to athleisure style, transitioning it seamlessly into your everyday wear, right? And another area that this helps you with is that you don't have to invest in a ton of pieces. You can invest in just a couple quality pieces that are simple and minimalistic, and you can just interchange them, and it seems like you have a full wardrobe with all these athleisure clothing. And that's the key. You don't have to spend a ton of money and waste a ton of money, especially if you're trying it out. So keeping everything minimalistic, simple, sleek, and that's the key. All right, the last and final step that's gonna bring us home is layers equals complexity. Guys, just like men's fashion in general, the more you layer on, the more complex your outfit gets, the more interesting it becomes, and generally it just becomes a better outfit. So with athleisure style, if you learn how to layer effectively, you can turn something very simple into something that's very interesting and that's very different from what the other guys are wearing. So for example, if you're just going with your t-shirt and your tapered joggers, maybe on top of that you could throw on a zip-up hoodie or even a pullover hoodie. And on top of that hoodie, you could even pair a light vest with it. So you can kind of see how that end result becomes so much better and so much more interesting than that initial look. Yes, the t-shirt and the joggers look great, but not a lot of guys will go to the extent of composing that end look. And you could just really stand apart from doing so. And I say layering effectively because it doesn't mean just throw on everything you have all at once and that's called layering. No, you really have to learn how to combine colors, different textures, different patterns, and be able to just layer effectively. So keep that in mind as you're moving further on in your athleisure journey. Layers equals complexity. And that's gonna wrap up the video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. And if you did, leave a comment down below. Leave any questions or any other ideas of videos that you want to see from me. I look forward to having conversations with you guys. And while you're down there, leave a thumbs up for this video. It does go a long way. And also subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're not following me over on Instagram at MTCMVMT, I'll also link that down below so you can follow me over there. I put up some cool content over there as well. And if you stuck around for the last bit of this video, as I always say, love each and every single one of you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.